you guys, it's Jessica. My username is JessiCakes. Today is Wednesday, September 19th, 2018, and today I am coming on to do a bariatric tag video, which is kind of fun. I know that I missed last week's weekly update, but I will come on tomorrow to do my week 5 update. But before I do my tag, I just wanted to quickly say, tonight I went out to dinner with a friend. It was my first time going out to dinner after the surgery, and it was a little interesting because she made reservations at this seafood place that I have wanted to go to for a long time in San Francisco. It's called Bar Crudo, and they specialize in raw seafood, like ceviche and crudo, which is raw. It's like different types of raw fish with like spices and other stuff. Just really fresh food, and probably about 90% of their menu is raw food and 10% is cooked. So as much as I love all of that, I can't eat it because I'm pregnant. So I was like a little worried, and then I'm like, okay, so I only have 10% of the menu that I can pick from. But I looked at the menu before I went, and so I got there, and she was drinking wine, of course, and then I was like, I'm pregnant, and I got to tell her, so that was fun. And then, so I couldn't drink wine with her, but I ordered crab, Dungeness crab, which I love, and it was in like this delicious, like salty, garlicky broth, and I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. But it was good because I had to crack the crab myself, so it like made it so I didn't eat very fast, and she didn't even mention anything about me not eating a lot or eating slowly or anything. So that worked out really well. Okay, anyway, I will get started on the tag video. I got tagged by Mitchell in Minnesota again. I love when he tags me. You should check out his channel if you have not. I really need to catch up and watch some more of your guys' videos. If anyone has any like recommendations of people I should watch, let me know, because then I can like tag other people in them. Anyway, okay, this is 20 questions. Number 1, what was your surgery? In 2012, I had the lap band done, and then on August 16th, 2018, I had the lap band taken out and converted to the gastric sleeve. 2, what is your favorite physical asset regardless of weight? I like my eyes a lot. I like my smile. I like my hair. I could go on and on, but I think one of my favorite things like regarding my body is I like the shape of my body. I have an hourglass figure, so my waist is pretty small compared to my hips and my bust, so I like that shape of my body. Number 3, what clothing size did you start at? So the largest size I ever bought was a 16, but I was probably an 18 at my highest. But I'd buy like 16s that were like running big. Or I'd wear yoga pants that you can stretch all day long. For favorite food before and after. I mean, to be honest, my favorite food is probably my favorite food still, but I try to stay away from them. Salt and vinegar chips, but I only like them if they're like super like vinegary, like they're gonna like tear up your mouth vinegar. That's like my favorite food. And then I really, really like seafood. So crab with butter or like lobster. And that's still the same. Let's see. 5, biggest non-scale victory. I don't know. I mean, I am pretty early on this like journey, but I think just like the fact that I feel like myself again. I know I have a long ways to go, but like there were times when I was bigger where it was like I still loved myself and I still like I wasn't that hard on myself, but there were times where I was like it was like an out of body experience. Like I felt like it felt like I was me inside of a fat suit. Like it just didn't feel like me. Like I didn't know how to move my body the same way. Like so like feeling like myself again, like my normal, like, oh, I still would like to lose weight self, but like just back to normal, I think is a pretty good non-scale victory for me. 6, what video of yours have been your favorite? Honestly, I think just my last video where I'm like ranting and raving about some dickhead on Facebook, that's a good video. I rewatched it and I was like, oh God, I'm on some kind of crazy rant. But I mean, it was just a lot of like, I felt like I was saying my truth, you know, and like felt good. So that one's one of my favorites. And then one that was really hard for me was the video where I told you guys about my pregnancy, and watching that, it was hard and like I was sad and scared, but see, like I'm already like tearing up. But I'm proud of myself that I could come on here and be so open about it. So that's also one of my favorites. 7, what was your highest and lowest weight? So in regards of like weight loss surgery, my highest weight was 236 pounds, and that was after the lap band. I had regained all of the weight I lost, and then plus quite a bit. So 236 pounds was my highest, and my lowest weight with the lap band was like 163, and my lowest weight this cycle, this time around, was is like the last I checked I was 194. Yeah, so number 9, what is your goal weight? So I have like a general number of 136. I am 5'2". My that's at the very, very tippy top of the normal BMI scale. But I know in the past, like when I was in high school and stuff, in high school I was 150 pounds, 160 pounds, and I looked dang good. And I just don't think I would look really great super skinny. So and that's not necessarily my aesthetic. So I think 136 to 145 would be good, but I don't have a like set number. It's more about the size of clothes I wear and how I feel, and the muscle, like how much body fat I have. Number 10, how do you feel your relationships are before and after, friends and romantic? I do feel like when I'm bigger, I get uncomfortable around my friends, and when I'm smaller, I feel more comfortable, and that has nothing to do with them. They don't ever treat me differently. It all is in my head. And, you know, and I think physically being comfortable, like sometimes I don't want to go out because I'm tired, or sometimes I don't want to go out because I don't have clothes that fit me, and like things like that. So being bigger did have an effect on my friendships. And like I hated when I did lose weight and then I didn't see them for a while and then I like had gained weight back. Like it sucked. It didn't feel good. And then as far as my relationship with my husband, I mean, everything's usually always good. He's like so amazing. He's never commented on my weight before, but he does listen to me when I talk about it. And yeah, I mean, I feel he makes me feel sexy when I'm big and when I'm small, and it is what it is. So yeah, I remember though the day that he told me he loved me, at that point in time was like my highest weight ever. And I just remember thinking like, all this time I thought people cared so much about what I weigh, and I'm like, here I am feeling like I have gained all this weight and I'm so big, and he's telling me he loves me. Like, so it's kind of like, I know he's gonna love me no matter what, but it is always fun when I don't know, it's more exciting when I feel good about myself and I feel pretty and sexy for myself. Number 11, favorite exercise. Basically, my exercise is swimming. I teach water aerobics and I like water aerobics, but it's not my favorite thing ever. But swimming I love, and yoga I love. Those are my two favorites, and I really like spinning. It feels good on my joints and I feel like invigorated and alive. So swimming, yoga, and spinning are my favorites. 12, ever regret your decision? No. With the lap band, there were times where I thought maybe I regret this. It was hell for a while, but regret is a really strong word, and everything that I went through put me in this place, and I'm doing really well with the conversion, and I feel like knowing what happened with me in the lap band has made me a better person, so I don't regret it. 13, what surgery did you have or are going to have? Oh, I thought I already answered that. Okay, I don't know what that means. 14, are you a dumper? I don't think so. It's hard to tell too because I am pregnant and I have morning sickness. So there was one day where I ate like a sugar-free Jell-O and a glass of milk or something. I ate like some kind of like more I don't know. I don't think I am because I've eaten sugar since the surgery and I have had no problems with that. But certain things have made me sick, so I don't know. I don't think I am. 15, do you think food is your addiction? I never thought I was addicted to food. I think I was a binge eater a long time ago. And I think I emotionally eat, but I don't know if it would be considered an addiction. With that being said, I did use food to cope with like feelings, and I do, you know, like that's always going to be there. And for a while after my lap band, when I was in a lot of pain, I did use alcohol to cope a lot with my feelings and to relax and to, you know, let loose, I guess. So it makes me wonder, that kind of switch, it makes me wonder if I was addicted to food, and then, that's why I drank a little bit more. But you never, I don't know. That's a good question though. 16, has anyone not recognized you? No, everyone. I haven't lost that much weight, and I've had people, though, from work after I gained a lot of weight not recognize me, if they hadn't seen me in a while. But now, I was sitting around 170 for most of my 20s. So that's my normal, which I'm not even at yet, but I haven't changed yet. I think once I get down past 170, that's when I'm going to be seeing real changes from anything I've ever had before. 17, are you a happy person? I am very happy. I work hard on being happy. It's easy to get in a cycle of negativity, and for a long time, after my early 20s, I was going through some stuff, and you decide to be happy, and you look at the good, and then once you practice enough, it becomes easy. So I am very happy. 18, people you have to watch every week. I watch Little Kansas Kitty, and I watch Mitchell in Minnesota every time they put a video up. I watch Slave Girl 18, I think is her name. I watch New Me. So I watch quite a few videos, but it's hard. I don't have a lot of time to do a lot. So 19, non-scale goals. I would like to be a size 6 or a size 8 in clothes. I would like my body fat to be around 25%. I would like to be toned and curvy at the same time. I'd like to be stronger than I am. I'd like to have more endurance. Yeah. Those are all non-scale goals. 20, are you addicted to the scales? No, I weigh myself. Sometimes I weigh myself every day. Sometimes I weigh myself every few days. But I'm pretty good about recognizing that I know that I fluctuate. So, I think having an addiction to the scale is needing to get on it every day and then caring about what it says. Me, I get on it quite a bit, but I don't care that much about what it says, because I can recognize my body with different things I eat, what time of the month it is, the fact that I'm pregnant. All of those things play a factor. So I don't think I'm addicted to the scale. Anyway, I hope you guys all had a great week, and I'll come on tomorrow or Friday. I promise to do a weekly update for you guys. Okay, love you guys. Bye.